All right. So this one will be a quick episode. My co-host, uh, they got their own lives going on. You know how it goes when you get becoming an adult. You live your own life sometimes. So I'm just going to give uh, the viewers an episode for the week on my own. Uh, so welcome to Stuff Sports with your host James for the night. And my sports fact was seven of the top all-time scorers in the NBA play for the Lakers at least once in their career. So of course you're going to have Kareem, Kobe, Bron, Carmelo's up there, Shaq. Who else? Who else? Shoot. I can't think. That's five so far. I can't think off the top of my head. That's five, but it was seven that played for the Lakers. Seven of the top 10 scorers in the NBA. All right. So next we have NBA week. So the NBA, man, let me tell you, I don't know. Like the teams that we thought supposed to be, championship contenders are losing. Like right now, the Bucks are losing to the Jazz, 88-83. What is going on in Milwaukee? Giannis is putting up good numbers, but I don't know. It just they playing without Drew Holiday, so I could see that and Brook Lopez, but you got Giannis. Oh, they also playing with Chris Middleton, against the Jazz. Shoot. And like also the Nets, Brooklyn, they gotta find a way to get James Harden to be MVP. Houston James Harden. He's not this season. I don't know if since the rules don't change, his game is just not what we used to. James Harden put 35 in the season. He can get 40, 50 points. But I'm guessing with the rule change, who knows? But Brooklyn do need to find a way to get James Harden. He needs to get in shape. That's all I can tell you. James Harden, get in shape, man. You might got time for all this. Shoot, we're trying to get LA a ring out there in Brooklyn. Even though I think he should have went to Chicago, go play for the team that drafted you. Because, man, let's see. Right now, KD they playing Detroit, so that's a win game. So Cade Cunningham not playing tonight either. Oh man, come on, what's wrong with that boy? Dallas pulled out a win for this afternoon. Luka, of course, dropped 23, 8, and 10 assists. Jason Kidd, let me tell you, bitch the white pal. He's trash. There's no way our small forward, Dorian Finney-Smith, should be averaging more rebounds than Powell. Powell only averaging 3 rebounds. Finney-Smith averaging 6. Bench him. Dallas, y'all need to go find a big man somewhere. I don't care where. Go find a big man. You could have had Drummond. You let him go 76ers. Yeah, I need a big man somewhere. I don't know what to tell you, but find a big man. Let's see. Lakers play Houston tonight, but is LeBron playing is the question. And with the Lakers, you got Russ, you got Bron, you got Davis. There's no way you should be 500 right now. There is no way. First of all, you lost to Oklahoma City. That's what you messed up at. How you lose to Oklahoma City? Oklahoma City Thunder. Like, come on. How you lose to Oklahoma City Thunder? Let's see where we able to stand. New York and Chicago 5-1 leading the East. Washington 5-1. Oh, Washington and Miami. So it's a 4-way tie leading the East right now between New York Knicks, Chicago Bulls, Washington Wizards, and Miami Heat. And then you got Charlotte at 4-2. Miles Bridges, that man is playing some ball. I tell you, Miles Bridges is hooping. Shoot, Washington's hooping. That's who I was. Cause Bradley Beal, man, I don't know. That team wasn't really on my radar like that. But of course, Steph Curry is gonna be Steph. Got Golden State Warriors at 5-1. Utah 4-1. Lakers are in 7th place right now at 3-3, but it's still early in the season, so we're going to see Clippers 1-4. Also, Dame Lillard. Dame, and he's not Dame time this season so far. Probably with the same excuse as James Harden. The rules change, and tougher defense. They ain't used to that. They used to, lighter defense, but that made the game go so slow with all the free throws they take. So with this defense, hand checking, not hand checking, but they do hand check a little bit nowadays. But this new NBA, quote unquote, make the game go faster, and we won't be seeing all the free throws, shots going up. I'm gonna run through this fantasy basketball league. Right now, between me and JD, I'm in the lead. I caught up with him because he would beat me all week, but I think it turned around Friday night. That's when I crept up on. Yesterday, I overtook the lead, and now I'm running with the lead. All right, we got KC and Kel. Kel look like he's going to win this week against Casey. And we got Tracy and Pastor Dew. Tracy blowing Pastor Dew out the water, so Tracy will win for the week. So this week we're going to have let's see who we got this week. This week it's gonna be me and Kill, Tracy and JD, Pastor Dew and Casey from this week fantasy league for the NBA. All right, let's see if anything else I want to talk about. DeAndre Ayton, they leaves the game with a right leg contusion. DeAndre Ayton, man, give the man his money. Give the man his money. He should be on par. No, I ain't gonna say that. He should be on par with Luka and Trae Young, no. But you should pay him before you pay anybody else, except for Chris Paul. But DeAndre Ayton should have been getting paid this, getting his extension. LaMarcus Aldridge joined the 20,000 point club, so congratulations from the Dallas native, LaMarcus. Glad you came back to the league and continue doing what you love to do, because most players aren't able to come back, like Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh, he tried, just couldn't come back from it. The Milwaukee Bucks are going to the White House. What's that? November 8th. The first time an NBA team who won a championship into the White House since 2016, and that's when who was the president at the time? Barack Obama was in office, and folks don't fool with Donald Trump. Man, we don't fool with Donald Trump at all. But it's good that they going back to the White House to see, Joe Biden. All right. what else we got on the schedule for the day? Oh, NFL Week 8 updates. Let's see. NFL Week 8. Oh man, Arizona and Green Bay. Oh man, with AJ Green. Oh, he did. I don't know what happened, but that was Arizona game. If AJ Green looked around and looked for the ball, he didn't even turn around when Kyler Murray threw the ball. Kyler Murray was pissed. I can tell you that much. Well, ain't no more undefeated teams in the league. Arizona was the last one to be dethroned. We had Carolina beating Atlanta Falcons. Yeah, that was a low passing game. Yes, they won on the defense side. Tennessee came back and beat the Colts. Colts was up 14-0 in the first quarter on Tennessee. Tennessee had to come back and win in overtime. Derrick Henry didn't do too much or nothing, but A.J. Brown, 10 receptions for 155 yards. Still no Julio out there, so we'll see when he comes back. Buffalo smashed the Miami Dolphins, which they should try to, from what the rumors are, should be a trade going on for Deshaun Watson. But Houston are prepared to keep him through the trade deadline. So trade deadline will happen, I think, Tuesday. And we'll see if Deshaun going to be a Miami Dolphin or be on another team. But right now, Houston probably looking for the best deal, and they don't feel comfortable for what he's worth. They're going to keep him. But if you keep him, you might well play him. There's no point in just keeping him on the books, and he's just sitting at home making millions. Oh, upset of the day. New York Jets beat the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike White is he was the quarterback for the injured Zach Wilson. He threw over 400 yards for 3 touchdowns. Joe Burrow, he had a solid game, 3 touchdowns, 1 interceptions, 259. But I think they just didn't have it today to beat the Jets. So Steelers beat the Browns, which give the Steelers a 4-3 record. The Browns fall to 4-4. Odell Beckham only had 1 reception for 6 yards. I think they said that was the lowest yard he ever had in a full game he played. So I don't know. I don't think Odell. To me, he's not the same player anymore. Not when he was in New York. And Baker Mayfield, he's an alright quarterback. He can find you. He can find you if you're open, but I don't know. I don't think Odell is the answer up there in Cleveland. The Philadelphia Eagles putting work on the Detroit Lions, but I like Detroit. I like their head coach over there in Detroit. He's very passionate about his team, but we gotta get Detroit a win somewhere. Jalen Hurts didn't even throw the ball that much, only 14 times for 103 yards, but they won that game by rushing touchdowns, looking like, by rushing touchdowns. So let's go on to the LA Rams beating the Texans. Matt Stafford, the Dallas prospect, with 305 and 3 touchdowns. And quiet as it kept, Matt Stafford had having a very, very quiet season. Almost 2,500 passing yards, 22 touchdowns versus 4 interceptions. And he got the LA Rams at a 7-1. So Stafford, I don't know, that's a dark horse for the playoffs. I'm not playoff for the MVP of this league. So we'll see. Cooper Kupp, 115 yards, having another monstrous game for the week. He already at 924 with 10 touchdowns. So Kupp, man, hey, LA Rams, I don't know, probably a dark horse come playoff time. We're going to see. 49ers beating the Bears. Garoppolo with 322 passing yards. Deebo Samuel, 171 receiving yards. And Eli Mitchell, 137 rushing yards. Okay, Eli. Justin Fields over there in Chicago, he had 175 passing yards and 103 rushing yards. Okay, but I don't know. Over there in Chicago, Justin Fields isn't the quarterback No, it's not Justin Fields. It's the coaching. The coaches isn't the coaches Justin Fields need to operate a team to be successful. But I'm just a person who looking. That's it. I'm just a person who's looking. All right. New England Patriots beat the LA Chargers. Shout out to Adrian Phillips with his first career pick 6. Tracy grew up with him. Went to middle school. He had 2 interceptions on the day, which was all right. AP, I see you out there doing your thing. Hey man, when I tell you, the boy was cold back in middle school, high school. In high school, the boy was like, he played like 5 positions and was Dallas Area Player of the Year, if I'm not mistaken. I had to fact check that one, but I'm pretty sure he was Dallas Area Player of the Year his junior or senior, one of them. But the boy's nice. All right, Seattle beat up on Jacksonville. New Orleans Saints beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tom Brady, 375 for 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. But Jameis Winston got hurt on the play. He got an MRI done. Hopefully there's nothing severely wrong with him. That way he can come back. Before he left, he threw a touchdown. But Trevor Siemian. Oh, that's the guy who's playing for Denver. He came in, had to back him up, play efficient, managed the game. Threw for 159, 1 touchdown. But Kamari did Kamari things a little bit. No, not really. So, yep. So the Saints are rolling. Honestly, the Saints are rolling. They doing a lot better than I expected them due to the Drew Brees retirement. So I don't know. The Saints might be making the playoffs this year if they keep playing like they're playing. Denver Broncos being the Washington football team. Bridgewater, he got the Broncos at a 500 record. So, and the Dallas Cowboys are not playing with Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott is injured, so they have Cooper Rush under center today. So we're gonna see how this is going, but Cooper Rush already done threw an interception. So I don't know. We'll see how this game will turn out. They need Zeke and Pollard. That's going to be the S factors of the game. If they can get the ball going, rushing, then it'll give Cooper Rush more room to throw the ball. So we're going to see how this game going to turn out for the week. All right, now let's go over to fantasy football. All right, right now, me and Tracy are going head to head for the week, and I'm giving him the beating of his life. I have 142 points to his 78. And I still have one player, Tyreek Hill, have to play tomorrow. So that's just giving me more points. And they playing New York Giants. Oh man, I wouldn't be surprised if I put 200 on. No lie. And then JD and Kill is playing. JD thrashing Kill 112 to 72 so far. Yeah, I don't think Kill coming back from this one because I don't see CD Lamb having a point-giving game. Pat Mahomes tomorrow, we're going to see, but I'm pretty sure JD going to take this one because JD have Travis Kelce playing tomorrow, so we'll see. All right, and let me just give you out the rundown on the week 8 picks. So we had Green Bay versus Arizona. Green Bay won, of course. So me, Sam, Tracy, and Casey all picked Green Bay to win. We had Philadelphia and Detroit. Sam, JD, and Casey are the ones who picked Philadelphia to win. San Francisco versus Chicago. Kel, JD, Sam, myself, and Tracy are the ones who picked San Francisco to win. All right. Jacksonville and Seattle. Seattle won. Sam, myself, and Casey, the one who picked Seattle. And Tampa Bay versus New Orleans. Kel, Casey, and JD are the one who picked New Orleans to win. For the week, Kel made 2 out of 3. Tracy got 2 out of 3. JD 3 out of 2. Myself with 3 out of 2. Sam and Casey were 4 and 1 for the week. All right, so week 9. The games I chosen was Denver versus Dallas, Minnesota versus Baltimore, Houston versus Miami, Green Bay versus Kansas City, New York Jets versus Indianapolis. I would get the fellas picks, and we'll have the results for you next week. Hopefully everybody will be ready to go next week. And I do want to expound on something. We're going to go over to the NCAA's rankings. So getting close to the end of the season, which means the rankings are really clutch right now for the people who are trying to make the football playoffs for the national championship. Georgia at 1 and Cincinnati at 2. Alabama at 3 and Oklahoma at 4. So if the season ended right now, those would be the 4 teams in the college football playoffs. But I don't see how Alabama's still up there when they not who they not down all the way down. Forgot who the team. Who lost? Shoot, I can't remember the team. But Alabama shouldn't be up there that high. You still got Michigan State undefeated. Michigan State coming in at 8. But, they're going to give Alabama the benefit of the doubt So here's what it is. University of Texas at San Antonio. They're ranked. They're 8-0, ranked at 16. That's who it was. Iowa. Iowa shouldn't have been knocked down that low. They're 19 right now, but they did lose another game. So maybe they should have been that high anyways when they was in the top 5 ranking. SMU lost their first game of the year. So, but they're ranked 23. So hopefully SMU can bounce back. They should have beaten Houston. But we're going to see with the schedule they got. They should win out the rest of the season. Nah, take that back. They still got to play Cincinnati. So I don't know. Hopefully, I want SMU to win, but they don't play November 20th. So, but I want SMU to win, but I want Cincinnati to stay where they're at so they can have a smaller conference in the football playoffs. So it won't always be the Power 5 conference. I think that's it. Of course, Texas lost again. They should have kept the coach they had instead of trying to get the Alabama offensive coordinator. But it is what it is. Also, the ACC is getting bigger with the additions of University of North Texas and SMU. The ACC. I don't know how I feel about that one, but it's a bigger conference than what they're playing in right now. So, look like there will be going to the ACC in 2023. So we're going to see how that turns out. Hopefully, they do pretty well over there, especially since North Texas teams. Denton's like an hour outside of Dallas. SMU's right in the heart of Dallas, so I don't think. Pray for Jameis Winston. Like I said, hopefully nothing's serious injured about him. Ridley, who is this? Oh, Calvin Ridley is stepping away from football at the time to focus on mental health. So pray for him. Mental health is a serious thing out here, and I'm glad everybody is speaking up on it. TCU fired their head coach, Gary Patterson, who's been the head coach for the last 20 years. Of course, TCU's a beast back in the day, but I don't know what's going on with TCU. Maybe they should have moved. They was already in the Big 12, but I don't know. You know, these kids nowadays, they don't like hard coaches. I don't think we have anything else for the week. Nope. So, all right, I think I'm done with this episode. Like I said, it's going to be a quick episode. The fellas down here, so we can't really debate. I can't debate myself, so you have to just hear me talk. So, it is what it is. You know, like, comment, subscribe, Stuff Sports. Follow us on the ground as Stuff Sports 214. Let me make sure I got that right, because I am forgetful at times. Happy Halloween to everybody. Hope y'all enjoyed yourselves over the weekend. Nothing happened to you. I'm not sure. Yeah, Stuff Sports 214 is the Instagram page. So, follow us on Instagram. Try to get this thing started. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, take your people, share, give us some love, man. We just some family members who got opinions on sports. That's it. We can't be right, we can't be wrong with our opinion out here in the streets. So, all right, man, y'all have a good night. Talk to y'all later.